If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. This is divine advice for you. Go out and defeat the lies around you. My people hear the false story of the Antichrist, which is meant to trap their minds and keep them from receiving the gift I gave them. It is important to seek direction at my throne, despite the alerts, warnings, and tricks that the spirit of the world is spreading. My people are interested in the story of the world now that they aren't as interested in my majesty. I say that the global plan is not alive and well. You are looking for a miraculous power that only my beauty has. Open your gates, the Father says. If you open them now, you will be saved right away. The time will come when my people will open the doors to their minds and souls and let my beauty in. My light will shine into you and out from you to cover the whole world. Everyone fears that day and hates you because you represent what scares them. Do not be distracted or downhearted, because my fame has spread around the world. My beauty lives in your presence and conversation, making it easier for you to get clean hands and hearts, which prepare you for the plenty I'm giving to those who want it, including you. God is pleading with you to come to Him outside of the camp today. The wait was longer because you were looking for people who could understand and help you in my world, which is an area that men have never been to before. Have you figured out that they're not interested? They don't seem to care about the property I gave them through the work of Calvary, just like the tribe of Ephraim did during Joshua's time. On the other side of Jordan, they are at ease. They don't see anything in themselves or you beyond surface-level efforts and random acts of kindness. How many empty promises would you make to yourself until you wake up and break free from religion's chains, like Samson? Today I'm calling you to leave the pain and lies of Egypt's slavery and come to me to see the beauty on the plain that I will show you, just like I showed Ezekiel. Get up, take hold of the staff of your testimony, and follow me, says God. Do what the Lamb says and follow Him wherever He goes. I will show you how to get your full inheritance and make people who are apathetic and only do superficial religious routines jealous. Love them. Don't think of yourself as better than other people. Instead, leave that place of religious confusion and sadness. Passionately seek the lively hope that is inside you, which is what my message says. I will change your feet so they look like hinds. I will teach you how to use your hands to start fights. You will speak, and my word will burn like fire in your mouth, burning away all the false chains and problems the enemy puts in your way. The Father says, "This is your share, and I call you to accept it today." God tells you today that you are standing in front of the eastern gate of His glory. Give the order to open the gate so my glory can come in. I haven't come into your life because of what you believe or how you think. Your sense of right and wrong and sense of entitlement come from outside of yourself, from your deeds, thoughts, or feelings. To keep your mind on the inner kingdom, you need to rise above the realms of thought and feeling. Think about my world and understand my power. No matter how bad the world or society around you is, I want you to experience my kingdom and understand my majesty as the natural realm that saves you. Father says, "Go up to the mountain of my glory." I have made your hands holy and your heart clean through the power of the cross. There is excitement among the leaders who are gathered around the throne. There is excitement among the four live things. The Lamb on the throne is waiting for you to ascend from earthly things to the heavenly realm, where your words and deeds will have the same power as if they were spoken or done by me. My spirit is angry at you and will fight against any distraction that takes your eyes off of my beauty and your heart off of my presence. I want your attention. I want your touch and want to be touched by you. I want you to be able to see and meet me through the faith I have given you. Feel the brightness, the divine energy that comes from being with me. Let the flood of my Spirit's mission cover you and change the landscape of your life by lowering the hills and raising the valleys. The Father says, "This is the path I have set up for you today. Choose to go forward." Today, God says, "My presence is with you." Through the power of the sacrificed blood of Calvary, I will prove and show that you are unique from everyone else on earth by the name I have given you. I won't just show you my glory. As my temple, I will make you represent a glory that can't be changed or attacked. The Father says, "I am merciful. I am filled with loving kindness. I am the eternal Father, and I show kindness to everyone who calls on my name, including you." The Father says that you are not off the hook. You are not excluded. You deserve it, and I will quickly bless and favor you because I am kind. I gave you what you asked for because you have done so much good that all the countries of the earth have to kneel before my throne. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. You are a member of the country that will not be destroyed. At some point, every country will fall, and its accomplishments will be little more than interesting artifacts. You are a citizen of a place that goes beyond this world. It is eternal, and you have eternal life because of what Jesus did on the cross. Father tells you, claim your inheritance. Get the beginning of what will be yours when you lay down your crowns at my feet. God says, today you are in a position of dominance. Take control of yourself and force your soul to adopt the mindset of an entitled son, in front of whom all of your enemies will be defeated and unable to rise against you or take anything from you. This is your share, says the Father. Your righteousness comes from me. God says, today I am teaching you about the glory. I'm not teaching you about being poor, hungry, or sick. I am teaching you about beauty. My glory is there to teach and lead you. As the Father says in glory, receive instruction today. Accept the wisdom of greatness, and your sadness and lamenting will go away. Don't believe the idea that you can mentally travel to be with me. You can't find my seat in your mind. My throne is set up above you. You must put your heart before your head. If you do that, my lordship will show up in your life. All of the other claims are just empty words. Tell your mind to give in to the divine sovereign that lives in my heart and say, yes. Then you will do more than just cross the water. The water will become a part of you. You will be given orders. The storms will stop. The skies will part, and you will suddenly arrive on land. God asks, are you listening? My glory shows itself in walking, standing, and talking. It is a pleasure for me to walk along the lines of the power I have given you on earth. Recognize my beauty. When you call out to me, reveal your glory, the doorposts of my throne will shake, and the room will fill with the smoke of my love for you and within you, changing you into a being you have never shown on earth before. This is who you are. Because you carry God, this is your fate. Are you all set? Could you receive the transmission? As sure as I am that I exist, my beauty is filling you up, overpowering you, and changing you into my likeness. Just as I am in the sky, so will you be on earth. It is said by God, when you call on my name in the valley, I will hear it on the mountain. I will lead you to me and show you how beautiful I am. How much more profound would the show of my presence be in a split second if Moses had seen my beauty under a weaker covenant? As I walked by Moses, I said his name. I'm not just walking by, I'm living in you. You don't have to say, "Pass me not," anymore, because I will never forget about you, because you are my abode and my sanctuary, where I choose to live and have given my glory, says your God. This has nothing to do with your worth or morality. It has to do with my worth and goodness, because I forgive quickly. This way, humanity is not destroyed. I plan to fill the world with my glory, and my plan starts with my home, which is you. I'm putting glory into you so that we can bring glory to the world as a whole, making everyone bow down and praise the temple that you constitute. I am giving out the prizes as I descend, and I will show you and my people how beautiful I am. According to God, my beauty is in the beauty of this day. My beauty can move around and is moving forward. It's coming toward you, bringing blessings, promotions, and more of my righteousness and holiness to make the house holy and to make you a better vessel for the beauty I'm bringing into your life right now as I call your name, says God. God says that glory is coming into your life today. I'm making the difference between the earth and the skies. Sudden grandeur shows up as a sudden influx of resources and miracles. You will be able to tell the difference by first feeling the passion of my spirit on you. At that very moment, I will walk right up to you and show you my behind, just like I did with Moses. Before you can fully understand what is happening, I will change course and give you a direct meeting with me. The Father says, don't let your thoughts go against these things, because this is not just a visit for you. It's a move to a higher realm within me. Call on me today, says the Father. Let the words out of your mouth pray. As Moses begged, shine your glory. I showed him the beauty of an era that was coming to an end, but what I'm giving you isn't just an exhibition. I want you to live in it. Except, I beg you, set up your dwelling as the Father tells you to do. Rise, leave, and give up all natural and terrestrial diversions. Come into my glory, for I am the Lord of glory and the King of looks. As you give up everything and enter the new world I'm showing you today, elements and resources are waiting for you there. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. God says, today, I'm calling you to a higher position of power over the enemy. I am the only God, and because of the blood on the cross, the traits of my sovereignty are in your life. I am the King in the sky, and now I have made you the King of the earth. The enemy has no right to be there or to the land I gave you as a gift. In the same way that you have an estate in the skies, the Father says, you also have an heir on earth. You are putting your foot on the devil's neck, which is forcing him to give up what he has in your life. Make up your mind to reject the enemy's pain, which religious ideas say is for my sake. God tells us to reject the lie. Watching you go through the pain that I gave up my life to ease doesn't make me feel good. Some people in your area might not understand this. A lot of people might stop hanging out with you because your level of faith might be seen as cocky and wrong. Please let them go. Feeling both loved and free. Adopt the idea of going into areas that other people think are too radical and extreme. As I have decided in my own heart, you must also resolve that you will receive all the benefits of the promise of Calvary in this life, without any exceptions. Today, God says, "My mercies are renewed in your life every morning." You may sometimes feel like your past is holding you back, but this is just a dream that you're believing. I am the God of time and eternity, and nothing about your birth or limitations can stop you from getting your deepest desires and biggest hopes met today. Keep trying to be the best you can be. Have the nerve to believe in things that can't be reached. If your goals aren't completely impossible to reach from a human point of view, you need to have more faith in them. Faith can get you through tough situations. Faith sees what can't be reached. That high-level environment is where you are born as my child. Not having confidence in your mind shouldn't last. Take it as a temporary and unpleasant suggestion and move forward as planned. Face the cool breeze of my favor that wakes you up softly every morning on your trip through this world. Say sorry for your mistakes and sins, and keep moving toward the dayspring that comes from above and is in front of you every day. There is no need to defend yourself or explain why you failed or did something wrong. Justifying human weakness is only necessary if you want to have a career of failing or being morally bankrupt. I didn't get in touch with you about loss. I have not called you to a life of regret. A sad face that shows disappointment doesn't have any spiritual core. Let go of all your worries and look forward to my joy, which awaits you every day like the sunrise, creating new opportunities that will always line up with my promise. As God says, now is the time when my definite sound is being sent. My sound can be heard all over your life and in your city. A ring of joy across the country and a beat of celebration all over the land. The sound of laughing and letting out air from your lips. Today, the Father tells you, deliverance. My message to you is at last. Finally, there should be no more delays or extra pain. No more moaning or wishing for change that doesn't come. You are now experiencing a big change in your life, which comes with big benefits and favors that you could only imagine from afar before. I am drawing you closer to my goodness, says the Father. I am a good God. As you draw nearer to me, you will feel all your pain and suffering go away, and waves of victory and spiritual ecstasy will flood every part of your life. I'm here and working. I'm working hard to get my resources to you so that you can use them to help the people in my kingdom. Get up and see yourself the way I see you. Take note of your kids' inheritance, which is the legacy you bought. Today is the day that everything changes for the better, because this is the time for redemption and divine influence in your life. Today, God says, I am the God of all tribes, people, and countries. Because I am the God of all countries, I will right the wrongs done to the world's underprivileged groups. I'm going to take down governments and step down from places of power. I will bring down the powerful and raise people from the shadows who will help me reach my goal. In the same way that I raised Cyrus to complete my plans in the past, I am now raising monarchs, rulers, lawmakers, and elected officials whose hearts I will guide in the way I want. This time of year, I will put my hand on the governments of the world, and they will know that there is a King of glory who fights for the saints. Keep your mind at ease and trust that what I'm doing will affect you. Don't worry, I will protect you, and no one will be able to get you away from me. I live in the high realm next to the person whose soul is humble and sorry before me. Put your trust in me and find comfort in me during this time. I have seen your needs and heard them. I will show you my arm of safety as you extend your hand in submission. The Father says, I will not stray to the right or left. I will achieve whatever I have set my sights on. Today, God says that He is the God of plenty and that all of heaven's resources are yours. Throughout your life, people will know my name, Jehovah Jireh. Others will see and be blessed because they will know through your story that my hand of favor is on earth. The Father says, I have made you the pupil of my eye. Because I have promised to be there for you, I don't have to make a choice every time you need something. The reason I'm loyal to you is that I feel compelled to keep the promises the cross represents. I'm not a God who makes fun of you by breaking promises. God says, I am here, and I am present in your need, rectifying every deficiency and resolving every discord. So, make a promise to get rid of uncertainty, skepticism, and not believing. Pessimistic people give up their kindness when they think about them all the time. Do not let yourself be counted among those who laugh at my vows and use pointless theological arguments to defend their rewards. Ignore the hatred of people who don't know who I am or what I've done. You are not in the dark. You appear to understand what I said I was going to do. I am putting out my hand to be kind to you, not mean. I promise that you will see, understand, and enjoy the fact that I am providing for you right now. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.